Yoo-hoo, I'm here. Hello. How are you? I had to sing that. I had to sing my way in. Good morning on a Sunday. If you're watching this in the replay, how about telling me some of your winter beauty and lifestyle essentials? What do you do to get through this cold weather if you live in cold weather? Hey, hold on, let me do this right quick. Okay, better. So anyway, good morning. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. We're going to talk about winter beauty essentials. And the crowd roars. Oh, I got to get something over there. But anyway, we'll give people a couple of minutes to see if they're coming in. Once again, if you're watching this in the replay, make sure you leave a comment, leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's up to you. I don't really mind. Either way. But anyway, hi, Miss V. How are you? Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm going to be scheduling the rest of this week out for y'all because I'm trying to be better in 2020. I'm trying to be better in 2020. And let me tell you what happened. I woke up in the middle of the night because I think I went to sleep about 7:30. And it was about 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock. I almost went live and did it a late night, middle of, crack of dawn in the morning. But I said, no, I'm going to leave people alone. I'm going to leave people alone. I should have just went back to sleep, but that didn't happen either. But that's neither here nor there. I did work on some things, though. Did do that. Anyway, I'm with the cold weather. I thought about it. I said, let's talk about winter beauty essentials. Now, I don't know how, I'm going to try to be succinct. Okay, we'll see what happens. But anyway, let's get started because I ain't waiting for everybody. I'm not going to sit here for 3 minutes. Right, my 3 a.m. lives. It almost went down. And I said, no, Louise, do not do it. So I didn't do it. So I'm proud of myself. I am feeling better. I'm not at 100%, but I'm like at like 80. I'm gonna take some more medicine today. I'm gonna, work on all of that. Hey, Karen. Hey, Karen. How are you? How are you? All right. So let's get started. I'm gonna start out with kind of lifestyle-y because I'm really not gonna talk about makeup though, because makeup and winter makeup is like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what I want to talk about is the real stuff we need to think about in the winter. So let's go. First off, let's talk about something that we really need in the wintertime, and that is tea. We need tea. Tea is essential during the winter months. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm a tea drinker anyway because I don't really like coffee except for a shot of espresso in my chai. But I don't, so tea is my thing. So I want to show y'all some teas and what tea I actually drink when I'm not feeling well and how I make my pot of tea and everything. So first off, happy Sunday. Hello, hello. Okay, so with me being not feeling well, there's a specific tea combination that I create. So I'm gonna show y'all what I do. I don't have all the ingredients, but I'm gonna tell you the ingredients. Okay. So the first thing is Yogi cold season tea. So this is the first part of the what I do. So what I do is I take a pot, a quart, a 1 quart pot, and so that's what I'm using. So I take 2 of these right here. So I take 2 Yogi cold seasons right here, 2 bags. That's part of the teapot. Then I take 2 peppermints, whichever ones. These I got peppermint tea. Oh wow, okay. So then I do 2 peppermint teas. Now this Yogi is got ginger in it, licorice, eucalyptus, orange peel, valerian, lemongrass. It's got a little peppermint in it, but not enough. Cardamom, oregano, clove. All these things are really good for helping to open up your lungs and everything. Hi Jerry, good morning. Good morning, Colette. Right. Tea, right. See, I don't know that because I don't really get headaches, but thank you for telling me, Anastasia, that peppermint is good for headaches and migraines. So I get these 2, I have these 2, and then I put 2 of each of these in the pot. Then I put this one that I just found this year. This is Celestial Seasonings Citrus Sunrise. It is packed full of vitamin C, packed full of vitamin C. So I use this and I put 2 of these in there. Then after I put the tea bags in there, and what I do honestly is if they have strings on them, I cut the strings off. Just so you know, I cut the strings off there in the pot. Then I put I slice up a lime. I use a full a lime. I put lime in there. I slice up half a lemon. I put that in there. I also take a sprig of fresh rosemary, and then I take some ginger root. And I take some ginger root and cut it up inside and put it all in the pot. So that's everything that I put in the pot. Then I fill the pot up with water and I bring it to a boil. Once I bring it to a boil, I turn it off and then I cover it and I steep it for at least an hour. I let it just sit there and steep for at least an hour so that all of the goodness, the heat pulls the oils. And what I'm looking for is when you're doing that with the natural pieces like the rosemary. Rosemary is really good for indigestion, for congestion, and it helps clears your lungs. And you've got all this extra vitamin C. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling those extra right, my medicine bomb. I'm pulling the extra oils out of the skin of the citrus and the ginger. I'm getting all of that, goodness to seep inside of the tea. So once I've done it for at least an hour, then that's when I get, y'all know I got a big, huge teacup. I fill that teacup up and then I get some honey and I have a tea. Now, here's the trick to this. Once I do that, the first cup of tea, I then fill it up again. I top off the water because I have enough stuff in there to have at least 3 cups of my big ass mug. So then that's how, so I drink that throughout the day. So I have that for, at least 3 cups during the day, throughout the day. So that's how I make my tea bomb. So if you want me to, I will put it in the description box. I will try to put my whole recipe down in the description box after this so you can, see what I'm telling you. Now, for just some little feeling good about things and just refreshing and want to feel a little tropical on a cold day, these are what I drink. I drink a whole lot of other teas. Oh, it's another tea I need to show y'all. Hold on. Let me go back and get this other tea. Be right back because there's one tea I forgot to grab. Ooh, I just noticed that I did not just put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Now, this is funny because y'all can't see me when I walk away like y'all so used to. This is a different place to be, huh? Y'all can't see nothing of me once I walk away. Hold on. Let me put my damn phone on Do Not Disturb. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So y'all won't be getting that buzz. Okay. Okay, so now here's a few other teas that I use during the, that I love. Okay, so when I'm feeling the need just to feel a little, like take myself away from the cold and everything, these are, what the hell did I just get on me? What the hell? Okay, these are the ones, hey Kelly. These are the ones that I drink. I get these from Whole Foods because Whole Foods had a sale. It was like 35% off all teas. And so I kind of went tea crazy and I'm going to go get some more. I don't care about the price though, honestly. I got this. This is this mango pineapple green tea. When you open these up now, first off, I don't like the packaging because they got these. Okay, I won't go into the packaging issue. But it's mango and pineapple. It's like a little tropical balm in your teacup. Oh my goodness, this stuff is good. Oh my goodness. Now, if you want to go a little different, then you want to get with the ginger peach green. This is the black tea. I'm just telling you. I am just telling you that stuff is so good. So good. Now, when I need to relax, there's a couple of teas I usually do. Now, I know some of y'all are allergic to this, can't deal with this, but I'm going to tell you, This is, I, I like the what chamomile tea does for you. I just don't really like the taste of it. So Celestial Seasoning has this one. This is the honey vanilla chamomile. This will give you that chamomile calming without the chamomile taste because it's more honey vanilla. So if you can use chamomile, because I know some of y'all can't, honey vanilla chamomile is the way to go. Now the other one, and I'm out of it. And this one is B and DJ's favorite, which is ooh, strawberry and cream tea. Ooh, yes. Um, is hi Sarah, is Lavender Lane because I'm once again, I like what lavender tea is supposed to do for you, calm you, relax you, and everything. But I do not like like the taste of lavender tea. So I like Lavender Lane because it has it's a it's flavored a little differently. I can't think of what's on top of my head, but B loves it, DJ loves it. That's what that's what they tend to grab in the house is the Lavender Lane. So those are the teas for our winter beauty essentials. I will put my tea recipe in the description box when I'm done for my medicine balm because that is my personal medicine balm tea. So I'm gonna give that to you guys. Boom. Now, one of the things that we really have to think about during this time of this season is our skincare. Makeup is pretty much the same. It's just about changing the colors and everything. Yeah, I wear more red lipstick in the wintertime. Yes, I'm a little deeper in my colors, but it's really about how we treat our skin, how we treat our body, because it is, hey, Danny, it is really rough out here on us during the wintertime. So let's get started on skincare, lip care, all that. Now the other thing is we're gonna talk a little perfume because I'm into perfumes and everything. And I have a question for y'all later on. Okay, so let's get off on body. Now, with the body, we need to really like moisturize and moisturize. First things first though, invest in some humidifiers in your house. If your house, especially if you live in the cold parts of the country, we are dealing with a lot of heat. It is very drying. The wintertime weather is very drying to the skin and everything. So first off, invest in some humidifiers to stop, to get you some moisture in your air, because it is important that you get some moisture in your air. So invest in a humidifier and get you one that you can actually put like essential oils in when you're not feeling good, because I usually get one that has a cavity, whatever it's called, a cavity or whatever cup that you can put in like essential oils, so that when you're not feeling well, you can put in your essential oils in your humidifier to give your air some help, to boost your air quality. Like for instance, make like putting tea tree oil in there to like really open you up and things like that. You can use essential oils to help open you up. Now, other thing I'm gonna tell you is invest in plants, and that's for everybody. Plants help clean your air. Plants help keep your air clean. I need to move some into my room so that it helps, photosynthesis, everything. They take in carbon dioxide, let out oxygen. So they help to clean and filter your air in your home. And you really kind of need that now because we don't have, we're not opening our windows as much. We're not getting that we're not getting all that air circulation from outside in. So we need to help clean our air, and plants will help you do it. Right. Yes. You make sure, yes, you must check your essential oils and make sure that they're, pet friendly if you have pets. If you don't, yeah, I was about to say, thank you for reminding me to say that. Make sure you check, because there are certain ones that are not good around pets. So you want to make sure that you protect your pets also. But, for your own personal thing, make sure when you're looking at essential oils that you do look at the efficacy of it, because there are contraindications on essential oils. Like so many people just think, "Oh, I'm gonna use essential oils." You need to check and see, what it, there's contraindications for, because they do have them. They are plants. They're not good for everybody and everything. So you need to make sure you check that before you use some of them. Just a thing. And if you don't know how to do that, trust me, go online, you'll find it. Okay? Because back in the day when I started, I have huge books on aroma, on essential oils, where now you can just look it up online. So I have essential oil encyclopedias and things, but you don't have to do all that. All right, so let's talk about skin care. Now, one of the things I worry about, of course, in the wintertime is my lips. My lips. Okay, because one thing that will go dehydrated and nasty and is nasty, chappy, crusty lips. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Crusty lips is not cute. And I know that, no, we're not doing crusty lips in the winter time at all. At all. So hold on. Oh, look, I'm going to roll in my chair for a second. Hold on, I'll be right back. Ah! So we're gonna talk about lips. We're gonna start with lip balm during the day, because we need a little lip balm during the day. Now, I am a lip balm junkie. I love lip balms. I love them. I love them. I live by them. But I'm also cheap about my lip balms. So let me tell y'all, did y'all see that roll? Did y'all see that roll? Oh, okay. Here's a few that I really like, that I use. Okay, so this is Hemp's. This is the sugarcane and papaya herbal lip scrub. Now, let me tell you something. It doesn't last as a lip scrub that long because it's got sugar in it. If it gets warm, the sugar melts and everything. However, it is a really nice lip balm. Now, it's a really thin one, so it's not one to wear under lipsticks or anything. But if you put it on a lip gloss, it's a really nice one to, use on with your lip gloss. Oh, love that one. All right. just I'm just telling that I just had to get that roll in. Had to get the roll in. Now, the other ones I'm loving is this NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Lip Conditioner. This is really good to like put on when you're like putting on your skincare and things like that in the morning. I put this on as I'm putting on my skincare, to give it a little conditioning before I get to doing things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, this is my everydays. I get the Blistex. This is the deep renewal one. Now, I keep this on my vanity, and then I have another one that I keep in my purse, and it's in a yellow one, and it's like a yellow one. I cannot remember which one it is, but these are some really good everyday lip balms, you can just run and get, because I think you should have at least 2 or 3 lip balms around you at every waking moment. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I believe in the lip balm. I'm not a huge Carmex person anymore. Even though I do have some Carmex that I got in my little bag from work when they had the Christmas gifts. I should have grabbed more bags because nobody was taking them. I should have took like 4 of them. I took 2. Okay, I was being greedy. I do have Carmex, and I don't have old school Carmex because I did live by old school Carmex forever. Ever. Got rid of those, but I haven't been using them. I've been more into my Blistex lately, for it every day. Danny got me to buy that fresh. I ain't tried. Oh, that sounds good. BKR Paris, huh? That sounds interesting, huh? I like the way that sounds. I have a bunch of other lip balms, but we're not gonna go through all of them. Now, let's talk about overnight. You gotta have a lip sleeping mask. You guys to have a lip sleeping mask. So let's just talk about the OGs. Right. Yeah, I love me some Blistex lip conditioners. Okay, so let's just talk about the OGs. Laneige lip sleeping mask. Right. Right. I always got some in my purse, in the car. There's all kind of lip balms all around me. Laneige lip sleeping mask. Now I know this is like height, but it is really good. So if you have it, if you got the coins, go ahead and get you this Laneige lip sleeping mask. I mean, I'm just saying, need to get it. Need to get it. It's good. Put it on your lips at night. Your lips feel so nice in the morning. And this stuff lasts. So even though it's like $18, okay, thank you for telling me that. So I'm gonna have to look over there. Um, Even though it's like 18 or 20, it's like $20. I can't remember because when I was buying it, it was 18. It will last you for a long time because you only need a little bit of it. Just take a little bit on, put it on, and you wake up and shut your mouth. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go in there and get that. Now, spend a little more money. Spend a little more money and go and get you this Bite Agave Lip Mask. This is a thicker one, much thicker, but it does do the trick. It does do the trick. It does really work on your lips. It makes, it's a much right. Right. I've had mine for about 2 years. And yeah, this is where it looks. Because you really don't use a lot of it. Now, so the Bite ones, now I bought a bunch of them because they was on sale for $6.50 when they was trying to clear out since they're going to fully vegan and whatever. So anyway, the Bite Agave Lip Mask is love. It's thicker than the Laneige one. So so you really get this little thick coating on your lips, but you like, child, it feels so good. Yes, yes. So honey, if your lips is toe up, you're gonna wake up with beautiful lips. Yes, it is really good. So if you get, and you don't need a lot of it, you do not need a lot of it. You need just a little bit of it on your lips. You're good. You're good. So that's why these things last for a long time. Because use too much. Get you a little bit of drop of it. This is about all you need. Let me show you how much you need for real. You need about this much. About this much will cover your whole entire lips, and you will be good. Now that I got it on here, I got lip gloss on, but we're gonna put this on top. Yes, and I do put it on. If I'm not gonna put on lipstick, I will put this on. I will put this on just to wear, like if I'm gonna wear a lip gloss, definitely I put this on under a lip gloss during the day because when you're out there in the cold, especially like I'm not doing it as much as I used to. When I was riding public transportation, you really need to protect your lips because the wind hits you and it's cold and it will do you will be crusty, tired, dry, chapped. Because I used to have issues with that a lot when I wasn't drinking enough water also. And I also know that when I'm getting sick, my lips dehydrate. So, and there's nothing worse than that cracking lip and you bleeding. Nothing like that. So we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. So now that we've gotten through that, hello, let's go on to body. Now, when it comes to body, a few things. Let's just talk about some cleansers or body cleansers. Now, for me, I'm not going to spend a whole lot on my body cleansers, my body washes and stuff, because you only use them for a few minutes. I'm not one to say, go buy that like $30 body wash. That's crazy as fuck to me. So, I was just looking at something and it was like one of those like designer brands and something like this niche brand and they had like $100 body wash. I was like, the lies you tell. But anyway, this is one of my favorites. This is soft soap uh luminous oils, right? This is great because right. Aveeno Calm Me Body Wash. I like that one too. I love this one. This is about $5 at Walmart. This is the luminous oils. They smell really good. This one is the macadamia oil and peony. They have a really nice, pretty floral fragrance. And when you're using them, you could just feel the oils, softening your skin. And then you use, just making you feel good. Okay. Now, for me to be pricey, my little pricey moment is this right here, which is my rituals. This is the Ritual of Ayurveda, which is the Indian rose and sweet almond. This is like $9.50 at Ulta. You can only pretty much find it at Ulta. It has this beautiful rose. Y'all know I kind of like that Indian kind of vibe. Y'all know I'm into like Indian scents. So it has that kind of rose, sandalwood, oudi kind of smell to it. with a little vanilla in it. And it is just beautiful on the skin. Now you got to be careful because you could overuse, over spray it because it's a gel. Who's walking out? Hello? What's up, man? Hey, DJ. The garbage is on the back porch. Thank you, son. Thank you. So yeah, so this is really good. Now, Bath and Body Shop has really good, washes now. But yeah, so this it's a rose, but it's like a sexy, spicy rose. So it's really nice and it's really softening to the skin. I mean, after you're done, your skin just feels so soft. So that's where I'm going with that. Okay, now let's talk about. Okay, so now let's go on to overnight. Can you close my door, son? What's wrong? You look tired. What's wrong? Right. So you want things that will like soften and moisturize your skin, especially now because the cold weather will dry you out. So other thing I do is I'm detoxing, taking a nice detox soap once a week, and the best ones to use is the Dr. Teal's Epsom Salt soaking solutions. These are Epsom Salt. These are Epsom Salt based. They have essential oils in them. They have other good oils in them. They also make Dr. Teal's, if you've ever seen them, they have bath bombs too. So you can do these. You want to put, when you're doing a detox bath, you want to put a lot of Epsom salt. Now you can do just regular Epsom salt. It'll do your skin really well also. Or do Epsom salt and add dry milk to it. Powdered milk is awesome. So, but you want to do, if you're doing a detox bath, you want to put at least 4 cups of Epsom salts. Anything Epsom salt based in your water, because you want to have it really concentrated. You don't want to be stingy with it. You want to be really concentrated and have a high concentration of the Epsom salt because it helps to detox you. So you have to do that. Now, now the other thing is, of course, we need to moisturize our skin. I'm kind of old school. 2 things I definitely do is I use coconut oil on my skin or olive oil. So at night or whatever, I always like slather down with olive oil or coconut oil because those really do penetrate my skin. Right. And then, and then 2 things. Now I do have overnight hand creams because my hands do get very, very, very dry. I have issues with cracking and peeling and everything. So these 2 are actually really do help. This is Gold Bond's Overnight Deep Moisturizing. These are overnight hand lotions for your skin. So I use this on my hands at night after I take a bath and everything, or take a shower, whatever. I use this overnight. Now, the other one is this one, and this is the Aveeno Skin Relief Over. I still have not gotten the Secret Balm. I gotta order that, Michelle. So that's on my things to order. So this is the overnight skin relief. This is really, girl. See you, Danny. This is really. See you later, Kelly and Danny. Have a good time at church. This is really good overnight. It helps to protects your skin and everything. Now, here's the other trick with this. After I let these dry into my skin, I then, like right before I go to sleep, I put petroleum jelly on my hands. And then I do a coating of petroleum jelly. And then if I'm really doing something right, then I put on my sleeping gloves. And then my hands are doing some serious work. So that's what I need to start doing this January now. So it's like the good overnight lotion. Then I put on a layer of petroleum jelly, and then overnight sleeping gloves, and it really does help with my hands being the cracking going down. Now, the other thing is though, honestly, make sure you're getting enough water intake, because if you are not drinking enough water, your skin is going to be affected by it too. So you need to drink enough water to hydrate your skin from the inside out, hydrate your hair from the inside out. So first line of defense is always drinking more water. If you are dehydrating, make sure you're drinking some water, because it's very important that you drink water. So I'm just putting that out there for all you people who don't like to drink water. You need to drink some more water. I'm not gonna say no names, but there you go. Now for my feet, I have this Freeman Barefoot Overnight Foot Treatment. I found this at Walmart. This is excellent. Now, of course, on your feet, you can always just throw some Vaseline on them and some socks. Boom, bit bam boom. You will have moisturized your feet overnight. But if you want to be a little more, extra and a little more shishi, want to be bougie about it, you're going to get you this Freeman. It's only like $4 or $5, and it repairs and it conditions your feet overnight. So if you want this, you can have that too. All right, next up, let's talk about cleansing your face, because when it comes down to your when it comes down to taking care of my face during the wintertime, it's different than what I do in the summertime, especially if you have like combination of oily skin or oily skin. We have a tendency to strip our skin all the time. And in the wintertime, we need to be a little more gentle on our skin. That's why so often, if you have oily skin, your skin is feeling tight and you are producing more oil because you're overstripping it too much. And the combination of the what your cleansers and everything and your regimen on top of the weather is really drying out your skin. So you have to give it a balance, more of a balance. So here's a couple of things. I changed my cleansers to some that are more moisturizing. In the summertime, I use things that are, more about getting rid of the oils and more astringent. So one of them is this Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. When it comes down to my facial cleansers, I will spend more because they tend to last longer because I use different ones at different times. So I have different ones. So it's not like I'm using this up in a month or two. I've had this for quite a while because I only use it here and there sparingly. I might use it once or twice a week, or whenever I just feel like my skin needs a little more moisture in the wintertime. Anyway, this is a luxurious cleanser. Oh my goodness, it feels so beautiful in the skin. It's very mild. I use this a lot primarily when I'm doing the Lancome 28-day peel. When I do that long overnight peel session, I use this because this is very gentle on the skin. It helps to bring more moisture back into my skin. So this is a very good one for that. Now, if you are saying, oh, I don't know if I'm doing that because my skin's oily, I ain't doing all that, here's a kind of gentle one that will help with getting rid of the oil and the impurities, but it doesn't strip you to the point that it's dry and cracky. This is the Garnier Refreshing Cream Cleanser. It uses water and it's 96% from naturally derived products. It's a vegan formula for people who care about that. I'm just saying. But it's a really gentle, but it does get rid of the excess oil, but not to overstrip your skin, which is what you need to avoid in the wintertime. So there's that. Now, when it comes to toners, and especially us oily skin girls, we be like, oh my God, I'm gonna put a toner on. It's gonna like wipe out all the oils and I'm gonna do it like this. No, loves, we need to not just take the oils out of our skin. We need to add some moisture back. So here's what I'm gonna tell you to get. Now, you don't have to necessarily get this one, but this is a good one. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Hydrating Toner Mist. Whoo, it says a lot. Now, if you just want to use a toner, my suggestion is just get you some witch hazel, call it a day. However, this has hyaluronic acid in it and witch hazel, so it kind of balances it out. So it helps to absorb the excess oils, but then it puts back moisture by giving you that hyaluronic acid. So this is a very good so this is a very good toner to have in the wintertime. So I don't use this during the summertime, but in the wintertime, it's love because it helps to get rid of that oil. It helps to balance the oil, but it also gives you a little moisture. So that's that. When it also comes down to use for moisturizers, my serums don't really change. They're all the same. You know, you use them all the time. When I'm using mask, I do more double masking in the winter time, which yeah, that it came out this year. It's a newer thing. It came out in 2019. I actually wound up with two of them because the 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 post office never delivered it, and then they delivered it after I got Ulta to replace it. So when it comes down to masking, I tend to double mask, and if especially if you have oilier skin, double mask, because a lot of times when we're masking as a person with oily skin, we're trying to dry our skin out and pull out the impurities. That's fine, but go with a much milder mask. One of them is, and I don't have it, it's in my bathroom, it's Innisfree. They have a charcoal mask. They have a volcanic charcoal mask that doesn't, you know how like a lot of times when you do clay mask and charcoal mask, it's like you can feel it cracking on your skin and it's just like, oh my God. It isn't quite as bad as that. But if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to do like a clay mask, trying to pull out the impurities, trying to get rid of those oils that you like, oh my God, my skin is so oily, it's just driving me crazy, then you must double mask, which means you need to then use a moisturizing mask. You can always get a good sheet mask. You know, don't spend more than $2 or $3 on them. I'm telling you now, you don't have to spend that much. Get a sheet mask, or a good mask to moisturize with is this. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna show you two. And these are sleeping masks. I tend to like to do a lot of moisturizing sleeping masks, especially in the wintertime. So here are my two favorites. This is the Pacifica Wake Up Beautiful Super Hydration Sleepover Mask. This is a really great mask, especially if you do something like do a really like detoxifying, pore minimizing, really clearing out those pores. You want to do something like this. So I kind of back it up with, hydration with sleepover mask. So I'll put on my serums and then I'll end with a sleepover mask. This is the Wake Up Beautiful one by Pacifica. It is really beautiful because it's very mild. I've had some before where they actually kind of felt burning on the skin. This one is really good because it's very gentle, but it's very moisturizing and softening of the skin. So I use this one. And then this one, and you'll have to get this one online. This is the Etude House. This is a Korean brand, Bubble Tea Sleeping Pack. Now, if you notice, you will see those things in there, and it's made like bubble tea. So what you do is you scoop it out and you try to get one of these in it, and then you kind of like break the bubble and you like mix it up, and then you put it on your face, and it is lovely. These are very gentle on the skin. They moisturize your skin, they recharge your skin, they plump it up, they make it feel really nice and beautiful and soft, which is something that you really need to be careful about in the wintertime because it's so easy to over dry your right. Yeah, Etude House is one of those ones where they kind of like gimmicky, but the products are really good, because they got that Korean, they have that K-beauty gimmicky, oh, we're gonna make it cutesy cutesy, but the products are really good. So I am gonna do a whole thing about Korean skincare products I love. I'm gonna talk about that soon. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that. So that's when it comes down to skincare. What else was it? Oh, and then finally, what I was going to say is invest in some type of facial mist. Whatever one you get. Now I have these Palmer's coconut oil ones. I love these. I got these on Amazon. I think they're on my Amazon page. I love this one. I like the Body Shop ones. This is the Cocoa Calming one. This is the one I like. The strawberry and the orange one stank to me because they're too strong. But I like this one. There's a few that I really like. Olay has some that are really nice. Olay has some spray mist, but invest in some of these. Find one that you enjoy, because what they do is you can use these during the day to help recharge your skin. Because if you're out and your skin is feeling a little tight and a little dry, just give yourself a little mist and it will help to rehydrate your skin, on the fly. So this is a good, so even though I don't, we don't need them, but they actually do serve a purpose like that. In the wintertime, they're really good for rehydration, especially when you're working in offices and things where you're dealing with, the dry heat, and it's like, all this, like, no, recirculated air, and people are in there sick and everything. This is what you need in your life. I'm just telling you that. Oh, I forgot to grab those. I forgot to grab something. Hold on. I'll be back. I'll be right back. What's going on, son? Oh, it's not in here. Let me take it. What's on? You can put some more. We'll talk in a second. Ooh, wee. How did I forget to mention this, y'all? How did I forget to mention this? Okay, so let's double back on stuff to keep you healthy. Emergency, immunity. You need to be taking this every day. Get you some, put it in some orange juice or something. Don't do it in water. You want to add to them, to the vitamin C you get. And you need to get these. This is 1,000 grams of vitamin C plus vitamin D and zinc. Zinc helps to, like when you are having a cold, it helps to slow down the cold symptoms and helps to combat them. So one of the other things I get is I get Zicam. I don't have any because I'm out. Zicam or an echinacea tablets. So you look in the cold section, look for some echinacea tablets and look for zinc tablets. You want to have those on hand because they do help when you feel the onset of a cold. If you start taking them, they will help to break the cold faster and help you get well. Now, for cough drops, my cough drop of choice is Ricola. Ricola. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you want to get the dual action ones because they have like a cough syrup in the middle. So when you suck on them and then when they break, they have cough syrup in the middle to help your throat. So these are two things I forgot to mention when I was talking about teas and stuff. That was supposed to be in the tea area. Sorry. Oh well, there it is now. All right. So now we have that. So now we done that. We done that. We done that. Any questions? This is orange flavored, super orange. I got to take mine in a little bit as soon as I'm done with this. I'm doing it. So anyway, so those are some things. You want to share any of your winter beauty essentials while I grab something else? All right. So now let's talk about now, like I said, I'm not going to talk about makeup because makeup, if y'all want me to do like winter eyeshadow palettes, I can do that. If you want me to pull out the winter lipsticks, even though fall and winter lipsticks are all the same, we've been through all of those. I can do something like that. I don't think I've done red lipsticks yet. I have to check. Because I got a couple of new ones. But anyway, as I was saying, so anyway, when it comes down to perfume, since I'm all into perfumes now. Speaking of perfumes, are y'all still there? Anyway, so we'll talk about that in a second. So when it comes down to perfumes, um, if you're into perfumes and thinking about perfumes, what you want to, especially if you live in a cold climates, what you want to think about when you're thinking about wearing a perfume is you want something that has a little more depth to it. That is a little deeper, a little spicier. Yeah, if you're into florals, you need deeper florals. You need florals that can cling to you and come and bloom in the cold, because like when you're wearing, because all right, Karen, um thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all. And give me some likes before y'all leave. Likes and comments. Y'all don't have to do both. Y'all can leave a comment afterwards. Okay, but anyway, so anyway, when it comes down to perfumes, you want to get things that are more deeper, bolder, spicier, because this time of year is about, your It will project more. It will hold on to more to you. And you can wear those at this time of year because they don't become super cloying on the skin. Because certain fragrances you really can't wear in high heat because they're so strong that they will become nauseating to you and too much for the people around you. So this is the perfect time to wear them because they don't. Because it's so cold outside and the air is so cool and everything, you can wear them and they will cling, they will actually stay on you better because they're heavier. Whereas, like, things that usually you wear in the summertime, which are more floral, which are more citrusy, fruity things, they dissipate faster. So this is the perfect time to wear your heavy, pretty, these heavier fragrances and smell like, somebody could eat you up or something. So here's the ones I'm wearing right now. I'm going through a lot, so I don't know. It's going back and forth. I got some things, but just a thought about if you're thinking about looking at perfumes, think about that when you're looking at them and you're going to try some on. Look for things that have a little deeperness to them, a little, gourmandy, like vanillas and things, because those are the scents that are part of this time of year. So if you want to get something very inexpensive and very easy, breezy to get, try the Philosophy Fresh Cream and Warm Cashmere. Oh my goodness. You will smell like the fresh cream warm cashmere. You will smell like somebody's gonna can eat you up, but it's got a little soft powdery vibe to it. But it's a vanilla with a little soft powdery vibe to it. So if you're just dipping your toe into these type of scents, this is a good one to dip your toe in with because it'll give you that gourmand feel to you without it being overwhelming, because some are very intense, whereas this is very light, yeah, the fresh cream is good too. I like the fresh cream warm cashmere a little more though. So if you want, either one is fine, the fresh cream or the fresh cream warm cashmere. I tend to go to the warm cashmere. So that's why I have that one. Another one that would be beautiful in the wintertime for someone that wants something on, but you don't want to do too much. This is the Shalimar Souffle Intense. This has a little vanilla hint to it, but it's like these are more relaxed, more refined. These have a this is a very refined, very classy vanilla with a little citrusy top on it, which will it won't be it's not quite as in your face. So you can wear this and have that beautiful, this actually can be worn in the springtime too. You can have that beautiful vanilla, very kind of sweet smell to you, but it won't be so overpowering, so intense that it can be like, oh man, like this is like for any place you go. Now, if you want to be really intense and you don't care about these things, I'm gonna say go with this is the Armoff Club de Nuit Intense for women. This is a spicy bomb. Oh my goodness. This smells like, yeah, I'm walking in here. You're gonna. It's all about me because it's a very intensely. It's a very It's a vanilla. It's got a high dose of vanilla. It's a very very sweet fragrance. It has a lot of vanilla in it. It's kind of got a booziness to it, really intense on the sandalwood. So it's a really heavy fragrance. It's beautiful on. You smell like, somebody will eat you up. But it's a very intense fragrance and it's not for everybody because these are those fragrances where you're good with smelling, so intense that everybody's going to smell you. Sometimes some people they want things that this has serious projection, it has serious longevity, and when you put it on, you're going to smell it on you, and people are going to smell it on you, and when you walk past, it's going to leave a trail. So that is Armoff Club de Nuit Intense. too. Now, ouds are my thing, and that has oud in it too. But this is a subtle oud. This is, and that has rose in it too. I'm sorry, that's a rose vanilla. These are rose vanillas, by the way. This is Perrier Saffron Rose Absolute. This does not have a lot of oud in it. It has more of spicy rose. So if you're looking for like a rosy scent, you want a little florals, but you want it to be more wintry, you would kind of want to go with the rose vanilla vibe. With rose, vanilla, and oud are like a trio made in heaven. But this one is more saffron and rose. It doesn't have, the oud is very slight. It is very mild. Huh? So with this chicken. With the what? Chicken. You can have some. Have as much as you want. This is more spicy with the saffron as opposed to, and the oud is very mild. It's like a secondary player. Most of the time, oud tends to be like a star in your perfume, whereas in this one, it's just like a co-star. And so it's very mild. And so if you want to, and so it doesn't give you that more earthy smell. This one is more rosy, spicy. So this is a beautiful one for this time of year. And it's very inexpensive. I'm pulling out inexpensive ones right now. We were talking about these in my unique scents for 10 unique scents you need to try. So if you want to hear more about that one and the other one, go ahead. Yeah, that one is beautiful. Michelle, you'd love it. You would love it. You would love it. You would love it. And of course, for my for someone who's a little more floral, and these are like day scents, go with Amethyst Lalique because it has that pepper. It's like a blackberry, blackcurrant, and pepper smell. So it's got the spiciness to it. No, it's got spiciness, and it's got the berries in it. So it gives it a very beautiful scent on the skin. So right there. So that's for your winter perfume. And I'm gonna give y'all one more. Okay, I'm not gonna give y'all no more rose because I got a lot of rose going on right now. Lots of rose going on in my life. For somebody who's a little, you can get FpsTom. This is Armani. This is the big bottle. I want to get this because it was a good deal. But this is a more florally, this is like an oriental floral. So you got this. So if you're looking for something with a floral bite and a little more, with a little spiciness, but as a floral, this is a beautiful one. Armani FpsTom is very good for this time of year. It's got a it's like, got the floral, but it gives you a little, I don't know how to explain this, but it smells like, kind of got an old school smell to it to me. When you get older, you kind of notice, oh yeah, these smell like something I've smelled before. But it has this beautiful floral to it. Yeah, the original C is okay. I think this is better than the original C. So that's why got this. Plus they had a really good deal on this. And so yeah, and I didn't pay for it. I used points. So yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful scent if you're looking for a more floral based winter fragrance. Okay, so that is it. I have done the winter beauty essentials. Anything you want to ask, anything you want me, oh, so before I forget, I am thinking about doing sample sales of perfumes. And what does that mean? I will be, if you're looking to try some of these things, but you don't want to buy a full bottle, I get it. I'm going to be selling off portions of this 5 mils. I'm thinking about doing that so you can buy samples and I'll send you out samples and then you have something to try. And there'll be different pricings. There'll be $5 ones, $10 ones, and approximately $25 ones. Hi, Diana. So look out for the sample sales. I'll be doing them, per price point. So there'll be like a $5 sample sale and I'll show you all the fragrances that you can try out for $5. And then we'll do a $10 one and all the fragrances that will cost you $10 to try out. So, somebody asked me to do, yeah, because somebody was asking me about that and I thought, I was like, why don't I just do that? So, and I'll make it, I'm not trying to, get anybody. So the ones that are more affordable that I own, they'll be like $5 for you to try. And it'll be a 5 milliliter sample atomizer. So you'll have enough to really try it to see if you like it, if you want to buy it, things like that. So anyway, that is coming on the horizon. So just wanted to let you all know I'm working on it right now, seeing, what fragrances I want to, talk about and offer that I think that would be good buys to try and things. So that's what I'm doing. I know, I know, I know. No. So anyway, just want to say that. So you all, it's time to get out of here because I'm trying to do these things like this and finish and go ahead and stop it. And we'll still have our chit chatty ones, which is just like talk, 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 talk. But like this one, I want to end it now so that if anybody wants to watch it, they won't be like, oh my God, it's 2 hours. All right. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Why don't you in the comments after I end this, tell me some of your beauty essentials for the winter. Maybe there's some stuff I need to try out. Give me some hints, some good ideas. And thank you so much for hanging out with me as always. See y'all later.